care if I'm in the wrong. I don't get upset, don't care if you in the wrong.
Oh, damn, babe, guess what? I left my work phone at home. Hey besties, so I dropped Bailey off. Let me open the sunroof because I like to open the sunroof. I feel like it gets more lighting in the car. But hey besties, so right now I'm on the way to work. It is 9:42. I had to get an early start today because I have a full schedule. When I say full, I mean full. I got like 6 people and they're not all in the same area. Like there's this one patient in Norcross that I have to go see. I don't cover that area no more, but the patient requests to only have me. And it's just like, oh my gosh. I want to be, you know, annoying about it and be like, no, I'm not seeing that patient. But it's just like, it's a discharge. So I'm going to go over there and discharge him. He's going to be my last one since that's closer to my house anyways. I had some oatmeal for breakfast. I brought it on the go, but I put way too much brown sugar in here and it's way too sweet. So I don't think I'm going to finish that. It says I'm going to get here at 10:14 and it was like 28 miles. So it was about 40 minutes total. Y'all, it's already been a day. I took this wig off last night, so it's not even on my head. I just slapped it on my head and tied this cap on Fridays, I don't wear a scrub top. I wear me a t-shirt because it's Friday, baby. I really don't want to be here. But I think I'm going to end this vlog tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow to get my hair done. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all think I should end the vlog on today, or do you think I should bring the vlog into tomorrow and get my hair done and then start a new vlog on Sunday with a fresh new style? Or do you feel like the style should be the beginning of the new vlog? Like, you know, going to get your hair done. Nah, I'm gonna just put it in this one to end it off. So yeah, so we're gonna end the vlog tomorrow. We finish off this work day. It's gonna be a lot going on. I think I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all about my patients. And then I leave on Monday to go to Seattle. I just text my dad and I asked him like, hey, can you take me to the airport? Because I think I have to leave my house by 5. It's an early flight because we get to Seattle at 8:40 in the morning. So yeah, very excited about that. But I don't have no suitcase. My suitcase has been tore up. My mother-in-law talking about, oh, you don't put a lot of miles on your suitcase. Baby, I did. I surely did. So I had to stop by Burlington or something to see if I could find me a suitcase either today or tomorrow. After work, I also have to go back to the place to get my tire put on because I didn't get it put on Wednesday. They had to order it, and I could have went yesterday, but my cousin was off yesterday, and I only want to do it when he there so I can get a discount. So I'm gonna go after I get off to get my tire looked at. It's supposed to rain today. My mother-in-law wanted to take Bailey to the pool, so we're all gonna go to the pool. I'm gonna pick her up and then we go. But she says from 4 to 10. I already know I'm gonna have a long day, so I'm gonna vlog that as well. My mother-in-law don't drive, y'all, so but she love to go outside. I'm not an outside person, but Lay needs to do stuff. She can't just sit in the house all day. So I don't mind, you know, going with her and stuff. My mother-in-law be knowing everything that's happening, okay? She know everything that's going on in Atlanta. And trust and believe, baby, she's going to be there. So yeah, took her this morning and she's off today. She's about to go to a funeral. So yeah, besties, that's a little synopsis of our day. And I'm going to check back in when we get done with our first patient. Oh, the first patient we're going to see is that lady that I went to go see yesterday that didn't answer the door. I had to collect labs on her. She has a bank draw, so I went early in the morning to go ahead and get that so that she could administer the rest of her antibiotics. She was a really sweet lady. She was mad yesterday. She was like, she did not come to my house. I'm like, girl, yes, I did. But I went to the wrong house. I went to the wrong house. I hope I put my miles in for that, for patient not home. Because I'm not playing about my miles. Give me all my money. Oh, what I did want to talk to y'all about home health is, I want to say this about home health. Home health is one of the best jobs that I've ever had in the nursing field. When I was a nurse and I used to work in a hospital, I literally hated being a nurse. Like, I was like, I can't believe this is why I went to school to be a nurse. I hated it. They burned them nurses out. And I was on med-surg, so you already know the burnout is multiplied times 5. So many patients, little bit of pay, barely any lunchtime. And I have back problems. So the back and forth with me on the floor, my back was hurting. I tried night shift. The night shift was cool. It wasn't that bad. I could work in the hospital, but it just can't be no full-time stuff. It has to be like a part-time. Like I used to do home health and work in the hospital at night on the weekends, and I used to do home health Monday through Friday. That wasn't too bad. I did that for almost a year, and then I stopped because I got irritated one day on the way to work one day. I said, you know what? I don't want to go to work. And one thing about me, I hate doing something I don't want to do. Like, I don't care how much money you're paying. If I don't like doing this job, and I dread walking into here every day, and I'm dreading the weekend to come, I don't need to be here. I'm sorry. I can't make myself sacrifice and put everything to the side and go. That's just not me. I don't operate like that. So I quit the job. Okay? But back to what I was saying. Home health pays a lot. Do y'all hear me? A lot. I'll tell you my starting salary when I first became a home health nurse. When I first became a home health nurse in a hospital, I was making like $1,800 every 2 weeks, right? When I first became a home health nurse, my salary was $3,000 every 2 weeks. I was young, so at that time that was a lot. And even now, I still feel like that's a lot of money if you budget your money right. I know the economy and stuff is high, and we got like crazy amount of bills, but that was a lot of money for me. $3,000 every 2 weeks, baby. I thought I was lit. And it was salary, so whether I saw patients or not, I was still getting paid. But the reason why I really felt like that money was good was because I only worked like 4 hours a day. I would go out in the field for 3 to 4 hours, and charting wasn't nothing for me because I could just chart at home in the comfort of my bed. So I didn't even count that as time that I would spend clocked into work. But as I kept doing it, like kept doing home health and kept practicing the Oasis and the charting and stuff, that's when, baby, I could chart in my sleep. I don't memorize that old GGG question, them M400, M1500. I done memorized all that stuff. I know the tricks. I know what they're looking for. I also know like how to prevent my stuff from being sent back. I do what I need to do to stay off there, stay under the radar, and for them to stay off my ass. Okay? So yeah, if you ever been thinking about home health, baby, let this be your sign. Go ahead. It's flexible. Baby, I wake up when I want to. Y'all seen earlier this week, I've been to work at 11 o'clock every day. This is the earliest I've been to work. I'm getting to my first patient at 10:14. And she's just labs. So I'm gonna go in there, change her PICC line, grab her labs, and head to my next patient. Easy peasy.
Slow rolling.
All right, y'all. It's 11. Let me turn this AC down because it's loud and I know y'all can hear it. All right, it's 11 a.m. I'm pretty sure I went in there at like 2:14. It was a very, very easy visit, and it really shouldn't have took me that long. But y'all, she was a yapper. When I tell you she was a certified yapper, she was a certified yapper. But our conversation was good. She was just talking. She was like, "Oh my God, how old are you?" I told her I was like 28. She was like, "Oh my gosh." She's like, "I'm from Cali. I moved to Atlanta, but I love Atlanta. It's so many nice black educated women down here. I just love y'all." And I'm like, "Oh shit, girl." And then she was like, "Okay." She's like, you have kids?" I was like, "Yes, I have a daughter. She's 3. And she's like, "Okay." And she's like, "Are you married?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She's like, "What?" She's like, "Oh my God, girl, you doing a damn thing." I am. And he is. Man, those houses got a lake for a backyard. That's really, really dope. But yeah, so that's why the visit went so long. I'm headed to my next patient. It says I'll be there by the 11:02. Hopefully they're not a certified yapper, because now the day has to keep moving. I need to be done soon because I have to go get my hair, well, I have to go get the tire put on my car, and I'm praying that doesn't take long either. So yeah, I'm about to jam to some music, and I'm gonna just call y'all back when we get to the next patient.
You know, I'm so sick and tired of all that. And to raise a family. You and I will never fall apart.
Hey y'all, enough the jamming, y'all. Jodeci, I love them old school tunes. Them just make me feel like I'm so in love. But we just pulled up to our second patient. She was only like 5 minutes from the other house, and she's just teaching. So this visit should be very quick and sweet and short and to the point. So let me call y'all back when we get done. We do have to figure out where the lab is. Let me see where the lab is. I'm pretty sure the closest LabCorp is the one on East Side, and it's probably like 20 minutes away. There's one right here. That's 30 minutes away. 12 minutes away. LabCorp. Closes at 12 p.m. The LabCorp, yeah, the closest LabCorp is the one on East Side, and they close at 12, but they do have a drop box outside. So I'm gonna see this patient, fill out the rest of the lab rec form, and then do the and then drop it off outside. Okay, so I'm gonna call you back when we get done with this patient, and then I'll tell y'all a little bit about him when I get done. It's now 11:26, and I'm just now getting out. I don't remember what time I told you I was going in there, but I think my typer said I was in there for 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, she was not hard, but she was on oxygen. It's my first time seeing her, and she was wheezing a little bit. She hadn't ate nothing for breakfast, and she said that she felt nauseous. I told her she was probably nauseous because she hadn't eaten nothing, and then she hadn't even taken her medications yet. So I had to do a breathing treatment, and then I do a full skin toe assessment, and then I also I did a full skin assessment, a head to toe assessment, and then I did a focused respiratory assessment, and she did have some wheezing, so I went ahead and administered her her nebulizer. When I was there, Coda came, and Coda is certified occupational therapy assistant, and I've ran into this girl before when I used to cover this territory, and after I ran into her, I had got a call from my PCM saying someone said they saw me and I didn't have the stuff that I need to be inside the home. I felt like it was her, so now in my head, we got beef. She don't know we got beef, but I got beef. So I'm gonna see today if I get any complaints. And if I do, it's because it was her. But I'm gonna give her a clean slate because I never did verify if it was her or not. So, yeah. I'm gonna let her slide. But let's see who's next on our list and see how far they are. Oh, this patient was only like, I think, 3 miles or 2 miles, so let me document that. I got 3 more people to see. It's 11:26. Okay, this patient is in Snellville. Oh my God, they're only 10 minutes away. Yeah. So they're 5 miles. And then when I see this patient, I'm gonna see how far the LabCorp is from him, and then we're probably gonna drop by LabCorp and drop this paper off. Whew. My patient offered me some bougie water. I forgot to bring some water, so I did accept it. I usually don't take nothing from these patients, but today I did. Hopefully she don't go call the office, talk about, damn, I forgot to make sure this seal. I heard a little when I opened it, because I don't play. People be having, dang, I forgot she was right here. I almost bumped into her car. But people be having real bad ill intentions, so I don't play. Baby, she might try to put some stuff in my water. Should I go that way? Or is it that way? It is this way. She might have put some stuff in my water. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. People are crazy. And though through our brain, it may not register, like we wouldn't do nothing like that, but people are literally psychos. So they will. I was trying to figure out if I was, okay, so I remember I told you I'm going out of town on Monday, so I like to do a day in the life with the home health once a week. Those are my 2 videos. So I'm gonna do a home health video, and then I'm gonna do a regular week in my life, you know, my regular vlogs. But I'm gonna be out of town next week, so I'm not gonna be working. So this, what I'm recording today, I was gonna put it in our weekly vlog, but it's gonna be so long because it's like real work stuff, and this is like a real work shift, and I didn't want to mix my fun time with my work stuff. So this is gonna be a vlog by itself, and this will definitely be up next week Thursday. I'm probably gonna start editing it sometime next week. So I'm gonna make this little workday vlog nice and juicy and lengthy for y'all. So yeah. 10 minutes away from my next patient, and I'm gonna call y'all back when we get there. we just got to our third patient, y'all. We are on a roll. So when I was looking at his chart to see what we're seeing the patient for, I thought he was gonna be like teaching or something, but he's not. I just assumed. But he has a wound care. I called my LPN I was calling her to tell her how this area over here got some stuff going on. Because what I didn't tell y'all was the first patient I went to go see, when I got done with her, she was like, yeah, I'm recovering from shingles. Ma'am, why didn't you tell me that before, you know? So this patient I'm about to go see, they're HIV positive and they're Hep B positive, and they're not being treated for any of these. So I had to call my LPN like, yo, what the heck do y'all have going on over here? And she's like, yeah, I seen him. Don't bring none of your stuff inside because he got roaches and it's just filthy in there. So I won't be bringing any of my stuff in there. And anything that I bring in there will be, I'm using all disposable stuff. So when I'm done, I will be throwing it in the garbage. I don't play them kind of games, Bookie. Now, I'm not judging him, but it's just like I have to protect my other patients as well. I can't bring that stuff to my other people. And that's the most important thing about home health. You have to make sure that your infection control is up to par. Because if not, you're bringing stuff from this person's home to that person's home to that person's home. And then most importantly, you bring that stuff to your house too. You don't want to do that. So I'm about to go in here. I'm about to see him. And then I'm going to come back. And then we'll do our note in the car and we'll go ahead and sync our visit. So I'll call you back when I get out. Before I go in here, I was literally about to, and this is why it's so important for supervisories to make sure, you know, you're looking at everything. I'm about to go in here to do this wound. This is my second visit. Wound measurements are supposed to be done on the first visit of the week, right? Go ahead and knock them out. Take your pictures, do your wound measurements. These need to be done every week. Why go into, this is the first time I've seen this patient. Why am I going to this patient file, look at the wound history, and I don't have no wound measurements since the 3rd? Since June 3rd. Today is June 13th. I'm missing a whole week of measurements. So now I'm going to have to go in here and do measurements when I wasn't even planning on bringing all that stuff in there. I don't want to touch my pen. I don't want to touch nothing. So, I don't know. I want to message her and tell her like, hey, you know, remember to submit your wound measurements. But I asked my manager to do it. But I don't want her to feel like, I don't know. I just hate exerting authority, especially with people that I work for or work with, because I'm not better than you, I'm not above you, and I don't want to ever come off that way, especially because I come off that way to people anyways. So when it's time for me to like do my supervisory job, it's kind of hard because I don't want I don't want the nurses to feel weird, or I don't want no beef between us. So I asked my manager to tell her to remember to just do her measurements and documenting it, because it's very important, especially with patients that are non-compliant, and this is a non-compliant patient, so we have to CYA. So I'm gonna call y'all back when I get out. Yeah, that man did not answer the door, and I waited a little bit and I knocked on all the doors and he didn't answer. And child, excuse me, the way the outside look, I already know it's a mess in there. I already know. So I'm gonna send this little visit back and let the office know that he didn't answer the door. Let me make sure that this is the right number. 2040. Let me make sure that there's no other nah, that's 2040. He not answering the door, so we about to keep it pushing. I put a note to the office and child. Okay, so my next RN 10 is 7 minutes away. I need to go to LabCorp, and the LabCorp is like up more past the patient's house. So I'm gonna pass the patient's house, go to LabCorp. On my way back down, I'm gonna stop and see the patient, because I'm gonna have to shoot across town to Norcross to go discharge one of my wound care patients. I think we're gonna start him back as a new start. It's something going on with his insurance authorization, but he really needs the care. Like, his wound is bad, but for some reason they're not approving any more skilled nursing visits, so we having to discharge him and then restart him. So I'm about to head to the lab. drop these labs off, and then I'm gonna call y'all back. Duh. Okay, so I had like a bunch of people on my schedule, but I was only seeing 6. I wasn't trying to get no overtime, but I'm about to spit. I didn't send the visits back only because sometimes when I go to the patient's house, they may not answer or they may call and cancel. So I usually keep them all on my schedule. And then I usually know if I could reassign them to somebody else to see them or whatever. But there was this patient I tried to see yesterday. I forgot to call her last night because I was at my max capacity. But I called her and she's actually available. So I'm going to go see her. So I still ended up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still had 5 people. One didn't answer the door and the other one didn't answer the phone at all. So yeah, I had 30 minutes of overtime. But okay, so it's weird. I'm contract nursing, so I get paid per hour. I've told y'all that in a previous video before. But productivity is 30 points. Once I hit my 40 hours, my job automatically pay me overtime money on. But if 30 points is full-time, if 30 points equals 40 hours a week and I don't have 30 points and you're paying me overtime, it just looks funny. So I'm gonna have to calculate my stuff to make sure that I hit 30 points, because if I didn't hit the 30 points, I'm gonna clock out 30 minutes early today, because I don't want them to pay me the overtime, because that means they're gonna want their money back. I remember I told y'all in a previous vlog, I owe them $1,700 already. I was able to get it down to $700, but they want their money, and they taking $200 every week out of my paycheck till I pay them back. So I don't want no overtime unless it's truly overtime. Even though she did approve my 30 minutes of overtime, I don't know if that will throw it off. But my camera about to die. I'm at 8%, and I was charging my phone because I wanted to listen to the music on my CarPlay, but it looks like I'm gonna have to plug my phone out so I can charge my DJI Pocket Osmo Pocket 3, my little pocket camera. So traffic is so crazy right now. But let's just vibe out, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all where we at.
Yalla, you know what? Be a fear visa, make you fly out regular. Baby, back up your bumper, sit down on it. Tell your boom boom, go down your feet. Do it, you everything, whether in my wallet, or in my pocket.
Hello? Yo. Jenna, you know I think about something.
Alright, besties, the angles are a little bit weird, like always. But we're at LabCorp, about to drop the labs off. So, oh, I forgot I hadn't fill out her name and address and stuff, and the doctor's name. Oh Lord have mercy, honey. I'm about to just have this shit sent over to us. Baby, I'm in this car jamming to them old schools. I'm talking about, baby, I'm in love. But y'all already know the drill. We gotta label our vials. On the label, I put the patient's two identifiers. And for this vial, we're doing green and purple. And then y'all, I want y'all to know that whenever you draw labs, make sure you're shaking the vials, because by the time you make it to the LabCorp, your blood would have been clotted. So make sure you're shaking your vials, or you're gonna have to go back and redo your labs. And don't nobody want to go back and redo no labs, baby. You want to keep it pushing. So that happened to me at the first couple of times I did home health, because I'm not a blood drawer. I'm not a phlebotomist. I'm a nurse. And they don't really teach us like that to draw blood. So yeah, I filled out my lab rec sheet. I'm gonna cover the patient's information. And so basically, you have to select what labs you're going to be taking, and so you know what labs you're going to be drawing. So whatever the doctor ordered, that's basically what you're going to be drawing.
I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what you do. That's why I don't mind spending my life with you. goes on and on and on. You give all day long.
All right, y'all, we working so hard. I don't forget what number patient this is. Let me see what number we on. I done seen her. Okay, we on patient number 4. Number 3 did not answer. And then I'm about to do an agency discharge, and basically what an agency discharge is, I'm discharging from the complete agency. So if PT and OT are in, they would have to go in and do their own discipline discharge. PT and OT is considered a discipline. So skilled nurse, PT, or OT are all considered a discipline, and everybody do their own discipline discharge. And then the last person that's in, they have to do a whole agency discharge where you have to go back into the 485 and I'm sorry, not the 485. You have to go back into Oasis and basically do a Oasis discharge. So this patient was about 5 miles. She wasn't that far. And then I'm also going to just to verify to make sure that PT and OT did discharge. Oh, there was never no PT and OT. It was just nursing. Okay, so I've never met her. This is my first time. Let's go discharge sis. Y'all, the sun is beaming. This patient that I came to see, her mom literally lives next door. That's her childhood home. I wish my parents would have I wish we'd have stayed stationary or something, so that when I get older, I have a house that I grew up in, or for my mom. It's just my mom. It's not my mom and dad. So when my mom get old, I actually want her to stay with me. But I know my mom likes having her own personal space, so I want to have a mother-in-law suite or a furnished basement, because I don't want no nurse coming to take care of my mama. I want to do it. I don't need nobody coming here doing shit that I can do. You feel me? And she definitely not going to no nursing home, because I know how y'all I know how y'all treat them patients in the nursing home. And I fuck around and beat somebody up. I don't play them kind of games. I ain't take care of y'all mama and daddy like that. Don't come over here trying to do my parents like that. You feel me? But yeah, everybody just wanted to yap today. None of my visits went nice and smooth and short like it was supposed to. Everybody had something to say, but oh Lord, we have another discharge. Hold on, y'all. I did 2 18s. I might have overtime again today. But nah, I'm gonna let them have it. I don't want no more overtime, but 2 18s is a 1.5. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3. Plus that's 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually, y'all, that put me right at productivity. So while I'm sitting here talking about I'm about to cancel people, girl, bye. Mind you, I did 5 points Thursday and Wednesday. 5 points. I didn't even do that much points, but yes, child, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm contemplating if I want to cancel my tire appointment for tomorrow, because when I get off, I have to pick my mother-in-law up so we can go to this little pool thing so we can take the kids. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. But I'll call y'all when we get to the discharge. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I might cancel that last patient. I do not feel like going down there. I'm about to see who's doing the 18. Let me call AB. I just realized that nobody's doing the 18. So PT and OT are both, PT is doing a 19, I'm doing a 19, and OT is doing a recertification. My brother-in-law boyfriend been calling me all day, so let me call him back to see.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail.
Damn, he probably look, he probably done got off his break already. So yeah, I love my husband's family. They're so sweet. Oh, it's Lonnie calling me. Let me see what she wants. Lonnie, girl, that nigga did not answer the door, and I knocked and waited, and I hopped the phone.
I don't blame you. Bye.
Bye-bye. So I was on the phone with LPN, and she needs an extra visit because she said she was about to hit 32 points, but they took back one of her visits. So I was like, oh girl, you can take my visit. I'll do my discharge next week because I want to wrap it up. I want to be done. I want to go do this wound care. It's 1:11. I need to make it to the tire place, get my tire changed, and then go home. 1:30 and we are done. Baby, we are, not the tree about to jump out and hit me. Excuse me, ma'am. Stay in your lane. I'ma stay in mine. Girl. But, oh my goodness, I am done. I'm about to head to get my car looked at in Covington Highway. Let me see. And then I gotta call, ooh. I did not know that there was a thing right there. Okay, we just gonna put where am I? How do I get out? Oh, this way. We're about to, I thought it was Prep Boys that I'd be going to on Covington Highway, but it don't seem to be that. So let's put Caribbean Farmers Market, because there's a farmers market like right next to it. Caribbean Farmers Market in Covington Highway. It's 13 miles from here. 36 minutes. How the fuck is 15 miles 36 minutes? And what freaking world is that normal? I don't understand. But anyways, we're headed to Covington Highway to get my car situated. Since I get there at 2:06, hopefully I'll be out of there and done by 3 p.m. I'm actually hoping it's going to be like an in and out thing. I don't really want to be in there a long time either, so I'm hoping it's fast. But anyways, discharge is done. Y'all, why I can't find my Aquaphor? Oh, here it is. The discharge is done. He still has a wound. The wound is so small, but apparently the insurance company doesn't want to pay for us to come out anymore, so we had to discharge him. But he's still going to go to the wound clinic once a week, and once a week should do fine with his wound, honestly. But yeah, I don't know why I was tripping. Like 36 minutes was a long time. 36 minutes was a long time. It wasn't that bad. But we gotta call Shalana to see if she was able to get my patient. Let's see. Lana outside trying to get her money.
Hello.
Lonnie, did you get the visit?
I'm updating it right now. She said she gave it to me, but I don't see it.
Okay, as long as it was okay.
I haven't resynced it yet, but.
So you lost Adams too?
In her accent care packet, none of her meds was filled out. So I literally had to do all that shit yesterday.
I hate when people go in there and don't do what they're supposed to do. Okay, besties, I know the lighting is weird and it looks like I'm somewhere I don't have no business being, but I'm in the bathroom at Prep Boys getting my tire on my T's bathroom because I've been having to pee so bad. Remember I told y'all I had to pee for a long time. So I'm gonna try to finish my charting here while I wait for my car to get situated. Then after I'm done here, I'm gonna go pick my sister up in Bailey. I'm gonna go home for a little bit, and then that's pretty much it, besties. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about home health, feel free to drop them in the comment down below. And I will see y'all next Thursday. Goodbye, besties.